Hi, and thank you for checking out this week's blog. Today I'm going to go over how we crop photos. We're going to go over some fronts, some front porches, some interior shots, and even an island, which is pretty cool. So let's get started. I'm going to use Photoshop, but you can do this on your phone. All you got to do is locate the crop tool. It's usually in the edit preferences or edit tool of your photo section. Looks like this, and here's a sample. It's taking that large photo, zooming in on just the flowers, straightening it as well. Let's see, making sure it's centered. Okay, now back to the demo. I use a 3:2 ratio on my real estate photos, so I make sure that's what's selected, and I'm in landscape, not portrait. Alright, there we go. And I'm just going to bring everything in a little bit around the house so that we're almost zooming in. That's done. See, nice and easy. I'm going to save it. And when I do this for my clients, I always deliver both versions. It's a 2-second adjustment and frankly gives you another choice. Let's try out another one. Alright, on this photo I want to focus in a little bit more on the front porch. So you'll see I'll just bring everything in around, all the outer borders. I'm going to bring it in right around. I'm going to recenter it. I've got all that canvas to use, so why not take advantage of it? I'm just going to bring this in and try and crop out that garage completely. I don't want to see it. Again, all the canvas to use. Why not take advantage of it? Make sure my size is adjusted for the photo. We want to deliver everything at the same size. I'm going to save that one now. That would be a front shot and a front porch shot from one photo. This saves me time and it gets the customer another photo for no charge, so that's really great. Now here's another front shot of a home. I believe I took this one with a drone. They have a long front yard. They have a big front yard, so I'm just going to cut that out of the photo. Zoom in as close as I can to the home. It's going to make it look a little bit bigger, give it a little more size, and you get a better view of all the details on the front of the house, the front porch and everything. See how much nicer that looks? So let me go ahead and save this one. And open up our next one. This is a front door shot. So we're all the way out, but I happen to like this front door and I want to focus in on it. So I'm going to take the sky out. I'm going to zoom in close on the door itself. Maybe keep that step, maybe lose that step. Keep it. And there we go. Just a little bit better, a little more clear of a photo. Less distraction, more focused. And now I want to focus in on the kitchen in this photo, and unfortunately, I remember doing this one. I couldn't keep the proper aspect ratio and keep the borders where I wanted them to be. But take a look at what you could do here. So the fan's out. I really did like the fan. That's why I took the photo that way. I'm just going to go ahead and turn off the crop ratio. I got to clear it. There we go. And I'm just going to bring my borders around that kitchen area and crop out that fan. Crop out that entire room that I'm standing on the other side of. And focus in on that kitchen. It's a beautiful kitchen. Now let me just check the size, make sure that's correct, and we'll save it. Okay, another photo of the same kitchen, just inside of it this time. And you see how I got the edges? We've got the doorway on the right, we've got the wall on the left. I want to get rid of that. I want to focus in just on what's on that far wall. So watch, I'll just bring the bottom up and the sides are coming in. I want to make sure everything's nice and even, nice and centered. I don't want to cut anything out, so I've got to get the edge of the microwave in, the edge of the refrigerator on the left. And there we go. That looks about right. Try and bring it as tight as I can. Once I'm satisfied, I hit OK. And I adjust the size and I'll save it. And now we're going to go to a couple of drone photos. I actually took this photo when I was at a real estate shoot. It just happened to be in a really great location in Point Pleasant, New Jersey. I like that little island. I believe it's called Treasure Island. So let's focus in on that. I'm going to crop out the street that the house was on. And I'm going to zoom in on the island and make a completely new photo. And now this one, same island, other side of the island. And I'm going to crop this one to a portrait because I like the shape of the island, so I'm going to cut out all of that water and show that the island is just that cool shape, that cool tall shape that fits in the portrait crop much better than a landscape crop. So that's that, and let me go through some of these photos. I'm going to just set them up, so I'll speed through this. Okay, so before on the left, after on the right. What do you think? Use the first one, the second one, it doesn't matter. You know, they're both there. Now let's take a look at this shot that we created with the front porch. So before and after. Same photo, just zoomed in and cropped out. And let's do the next one. Before, after. Really just utilize what you have available to you, especially if getting out to a location isn't possible, getting a reshoot done, or if you just want to post another post on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, wherever you're using your social media. If you need something for an email, this is a really great way to create new photos, new content from stuff that's already existing. Now this one is really about which is more appealing to you. Pause it, take a look. The one on the right is just a cleaner, more appealing view of that kitchen. And now this one I really liked. It's pretty cool, doing the island. See how much cooler it is to just zoom in and have a shot of that island. And again, changing the crop actually changes the perspective of the photo, so it seems like you're a little closer. It makes that island look bigger. And that's all the photos that we did today. Thanks for tuning in, and come back next week for something new. I hope you enjoyed the show.